What's going on, football world? It's Carter with X's and O's, and on this video I'm going to be discussing basic coverage rules for a cover zero. Let's first start out by drawing a simple offensive formation, and I'm going to choose the same formation that I chose in a previous video that I did, which was basic cover rules for the cover four. And basically it was some form of double offensive formation, and I think I had the X here, the H off the line over here, the fullback next to the quarterback, the Y on the line but split out, and then the Z on top of the numbers. And so I chose this formation because in this type of formation two things can happen. Primary things. You're going to get some quick perimeter passes out of your slots, maybe your splits. You're going to get verticals, but a team that likes to run zone read can still run zone read and use that quarterback as a threat. So I chose this formation for those reasons. And if you go back and watch the cover 4 video, you'll see how you can play the pass a little bit more loose, more passive, but definitely effective. This is the exact opposite. This is more aggressive, in your face. You can bring 6-man pressure if you like. You can bring 5-man pressure and have one in a hook, kind of spying the quarterback, and the other linebacker playing a deep hole. You know, there's tons of different things you can do, but definitely a more aggressive coverage. And I also did a video on stopping the zone read using a cover zero, so you can check out more of that in another video at your leisure. Let's go ahead and begin by counting receivers. And if we count receivers, I did do a video on that as well. The pre-snap counting of offensive wide receivers, but from left to right we would have a 1, a 2, and the fullback would be a 3 from right to left. Z-back would be 1, the Y would be 2, and then the fullback would still be number 3. And so obviously if you count the blue numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 5 receivers in 11-man football that we do have to account for. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and draw a 5-man defensive line that may look something like this. So some type of over front. Let's go ahead and drop in our linebackers. Now the nice thing about a cover zero, if I'm drawing up a 4-3 for the sake of this video, with 4 secondary players, we can account for their 4 best receivers with our 4 secondary players. Because of that, and you'll see why in a minute, I can keep my backers in the box, and I can make sure that my backers are in the box, and we're going to protect the run. Like I said, just in case everybody right here wants to run zone read. And so if you count players, if we count the offensive players, let's count real quick in pink. Let's just say we have the tackle, the guard, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 offensive players for our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 defensive box players. So that's why it's nice against the zone read. It's 7-on-7 in the box, and we can also play some games on the pass, which I'll talk about here in a little bit. But let's go ahead and put in our secondary players. I like to play a hard press if I can. If I can't, I'll let these guys play a little bit softer so we have time to get to the quarterback. But if I have 4 D-backs that can play great one-on-one press coverage, I like to be inside leverage of these receivers with as tight as possible, trying to not even let them off the line so that they're a passing threat. If they don't come off the line, you know, obviously you can't hold, but you know, we definitely want to get as tight as possible. So with that being said, we might be in an alignment like this, I tell these guys that they are man to man. They are responsible for this guy until they hear the whistle blow. So if this guy wants to run, if you're in California and you want to go all the way to New York, he has to run with them all the way to New York. If he runs up to the concession stand, we tell our D-backs they're going to go buy his popcorn. So, it doesn't matter. There are no zones. This is not a zone coverage. This is a cover zero. This is man coverage. All right, so what are you going to get out of this? More times than not, you're going to go ahead and get 4 verticals, and you're going to get 4 verticals right now. And if the quarterback is smart, he's going to go try for that money ball, and he's going to go try to get that touchdown. So again, your D-backs have to have great one-on-one cover skills, ball skills, have some speed, hopefully some good press skills, not even let them off the line. But eventually it's a big risk, high reward, high risk type thing. All right, now how can we bring 6-man pressure? I have done 6-man pressure videos, but let's say the 5 technique stays outside, the 9 technique stays outside, and let's say we're bringing the outside backers, so the 3 technique would come on some type of inside stunt, and then let's say we're bringing my will linebacker up the weak side B gap, and we're bringing my Sam backer up the strong side B gap. So we're attacking the B gaps. Okay, like so. If we count arrows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that would leave the fullback. If the fullback went on some type of route, let's say the fullback, ran some type of flare or something like that, that would leave my Mike backer. My Mike backer would be responsible for that right there. So you can see we have 5-on-5 with the receivers because we're bringing 6-man pressure. Now with this 6-man pressure, we're going to want to get to the ball as fast as possible, and somebody has to account for the quarterback, so we can't let him out of the pocket. Let's do another one and bring a close to this video. But let's say we have some different type of 6-man pressure. So let's leave we'll leave the end outside. Let's bring the 1 on a short stick. Let's bring the let's do an A gap blitz. So let's keep the 3 in the B gap. Let's keep the 9 in the C gap, and we'll just bring a B gap blitz with the Sam and the Mike. Let's say Mike runs through weak A and Sam runs through strong A. That's a nice blitz actually, but that's besides the point. So again, if the fullback did some type of route, now the will is the leftover back. The will is responsible for the 5th receiver. So again, it's a cover 0 because there is zero safety support. There is no safety support. So if the corner, the strong safety, the free safety, or the corner get beat on one of those verticals, yep, it's probably going to be a touchdown. But because there is 0 safety support, that is why we call this or refer to this as a cover 0, as you can see. So hope this has added to your knowledge of the game, whether you are a player, a coach, or a fan. It's been basic video talking about the basic cover rules of cover 0. Leave a comment in the comment section of the video, or email me at xzandos.com. It's in the right corner of the screen. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and appreciate all your support. There will be more videos to come.